So Kilo has been buffed, and last night I made a video with the extended barrel variant, which is more versatile, and now I have the Marksman barrel variant to showcase, which also got a buff, but the weapon is just lower. Now you might be wondering why I'm uploading videos during the nighttime instead of my usual earlier upload schedule. Well, the reason is very simple. I have run out of coffee. I'm waiting for Wage to get coffee. And so I compensated the lack of caffeine in my body by just simply sleeping longer in the mornings. So instead of my editing time, which usually was the morning, I now edit the video after work during my gaming time. The gaming time does suffer a bit, but at least like I slept longer and I'm not as sleepy, even though I haven't had the coffee. And I'm actually pretty curious. I will see, maybe I could just ditch coffee eventually, or like take some lesser amounts of it, because well, first like 3 days were pretty tough, but now I'm not really feeling notably tired, and today is actually I think 6th day without the coffee. What does annoy me unlike the coffee though is the fact that I also do not have any eye drops, like the thing is that you put into eyes so they are less tired, and like even when I finish working they are kind of comparatively sore, and I then play, and it is not the nicest feeling. So I think that having eye drops when you're working with computer and you play a mobile game or any game is a must. And so that thing I will surely stock up. Coffee I don't know. And now the weapon. So basically this variant, the Marksman barrel variant, it has better range, better bullet spread accuracy, and these things they might seem good on paper, but it is also still slower in terms of mobility compared to the extended barrel variant, the other one from the other video, yeah. And so the slowness, if you play with randoms, is just not a good thing, because you have to also play OBG. Like, even if you want to play versatile or passive, you will have to play OBG. And in hardpoint you need to rotate to the next point on time. In domination you also need to reach points and capture them on time. So passive guns, they are just bad when playing with randoms. If you play with a good team and you know that your teammates will be playing OBG, then you can actually use the Marksman barrel range variant of the killer, or like any other passive weapon, because you know that even if you do not push on time to the next spawn area or to the hardpoint area, or do not go to the domination ABCs, your teammates will be doing that. And so I would say that the extended barrel variant, the other one from the last night, is actually better when playing with randoms, because it has just better versatility, you have better movement, and that is really very important. Like, I think that 80% for sure, maybe even 90% matches that I lose happen because my teammates don't know what we are doing and I just cannot carry. And often I cannot carry if I'm using guns that I'm making videos for, that are like not top meta. And for instance, the Marksman barrel killer was actually harder to get good gameplay compared to the other killer variant from the yesterday's video. And so that would conclude why I think that Marksman barrel killer is not the best choice, unless your teammates were playing OBG. Then you can absolutely enjoy the better range and bullet spread accuracy, but if not, use the other variant. And overall, Kilo is pretty viable weapon, like from versatile assault rifles or even passive assault rifles after the buff, it is a good choice. But I still don't think that this meta is very good for it, simply because of the VMPU SS9, now the RAM7. Like, the meta is more oriented towards the mid-range or the close range. And so you don't really need the passive better range of the killer. But versatile one is pretty interesting. Well, I'm glad that it got buffed.